What's up YouTube, Fishtube and FishFam? This is Robert Racing's Natural Aquariums, and I'm coming to you today with a care package unboxing. I will say I cheated because I did open this, so let's take a look and see what's inside.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main event.
Alright folks, so as you see, like I said, I cheated a little bit, but I figured I wanted to show you what Rack from River Life sent me. What we have are some pamphlets from South San Francisco Bay brand Ocean Nutritious Food Catalog, which actually I did spend some time at the Aquatic Experience talking to the vendor, and he gave me tons of free samples. Pretty good. I did hear some folks saying that it was clouding their waters, and so far, knock on wood, I have not had that problem. Then we also have the cichlid news. That beautiful haplochromis right there, and a few over there. This was the exhibitors that were at the Chicago show the year before. Then he also sent the economic impact on the U.S. pet industry, which kind of gives you an idea of how much money we're putting into the hobby. So, as you see right there, almost 2/3 of American household own pets. 48 dogs. I'm one of the 48 now. 38 cat, 10 freshwater, 6 birds, 5% small, 4 reptile, and 2% saltwater. Pretty interesting information when you take a look at it and realize that, you know, we do have an impact. Then he sent me a flyer from Aquarium Solutions, and actually I used this, or I did use this, in the vases that I had the bettas in before I got them into a little bit better home. Then we also have the American Cichlid Association, which, if you haven't checked out the King and Queen of Cichlids, definitely do. At this year's Aquatic Experience, they were manning the booth for the society. Great people. They have great content, and he keeps it real. He's not going to candy coat anything. He tells you like it is. He's not going to try to gain subs by clickbait or things like that. He's pretty righteous in that sense, and I have some major respect for him and others like him. Flyer from Hikari, which I actually used their food, and it had been rumored that their products were going to go up 25%. I was talking to a friend of mine who's a local dealer here for Hikari, and also I heard about Repashy going up, but supposedly Hikari is still probably going to go up, but we had discussed Repashy going up, and he had received a letter, and in his live stream he actually mentioned that they weren't raising the price, so that was kind of good to know. And here's some more Kari stuff. Sorry for the glare here. If you have fry, and the question always comes up in various live streams and on Facebook pages, what to feed your fry. This works wonders. I've had fed my fry on this for 3 years. I will make mention though that Corey from Aquarium Co-op actually has fry food that is pretty good too, and it's actually in a bottle, a squeeze bottle, like you would see on a table at a diner that would have mustard or something like that in it. So it's definitely good. You can puff it and they come right up for it. And then you have some vitamin rich ultra clean from Hikari, some of the freeze dried, which I actually use the bloodworms. I used Tubiflex many years ago. Spirulina with brine. Then we come into the premium aquatic care, which is a host of various medicines, stuff for your bettas, type of no or bio bandage, things like that. So I mean, this information is definitely helpful. Then, because accuracy counts, the aquarium solutions measure for salinity at a 6-inch depth for more accurate reading, free from surface variations, and it basically helps you with your salt water. Now, he got me something cool, and it's funny because 25 years ago my tank was all plastic, and it was actually silk and plastic. Silk's from my local hobby store, and I had done a collaboration or a series video with Multi-Tank Addictions where I talked about plastic versus live, and I went into pros and cons of everything. But this actually is pretty cool because, and you'll have to excuse it, I need to do a water change tonight, and I got to clean up some of the brown algae, which is caused by the sand, obviously, with the high silicons. But this, and I had live plants in here, they're actually floating around now. I had a crenum in here. There's still one little crenum down there, and then I had some ancistrus, but because these guys over here like to spar, they knocked out all my plants. So I was thinking that in that back corner, this is going to work out well. It's weighted, so that's a major plus. And he also included these glasses, snowman in every point of light, and it's got a little bit of a grid pattern in here, and it says talking about collecting the holiday specs, view holiday lights to see image in every bulb. So I don't have any lights out here to see what it actually does, but that's pretty cool. I'm pretty sure that my girlfriend's grandkids will enjoy that. Then, who knows what this is? This is the Team Green Alliance official, semi-official green bandana. Now, I had somebody make a comment on one of the videos about where they could get this, so I'm actually going to go back through some of the videos and see if I can find that person and reach out to them, because, and Rack, I hope you don't mind, being that I was handed one personally by you at the Aquatic Experience, that I'm going to pay this forward and give this to that individual if I can find them. Then we have our official River Life See It, Love It, and Live It koozie to keep your favorite beverage cold. Then we have Imperial Tropicals. Check them out. Definitely have some beautiful fish. Got their card. And then to add to my ongoing sticker collection, as well as my own stickers, I have River Life. Gave me a few of his. I have some somewhere. I have to find them because somebody wanted one. Shrimp Art by Monica Polar. This is a sticker. Nice little shrimp design. Then my man, Joseph, JH Aquatics, FishFam News. I actually got to spend a lot of time at the end of the Aquatic Experience with him and Rack from River Life, talking about YouTube and YouTube creators and things like that, which is kind of how the TGA came about. There's the smaller sticker. And then he also sent me, which some of you may not know, that's the xtagz.com, logistics at, and then on the back here is a bird. But what you guys may not know, let's see if I can find it here. River Life, and this is a Geo Woodstock chip. So you log in with this tag at the website that's listed on here. Sorry, my camera doesn't want to focus. But Rack and myself, we actually do geocaching. Here's KPT. And then there it says log in and use that code. I wish this would focus. Kingsport birding trail. See what you've been missing at KBT. So as I was saying, Rack and I geocache, and what that is people hide things, and then there's different degrees of how they hide. They can't bury it. Some will take like Pringles containers and camouflage them in camo tape and tie them up into a tree, put them down in the ground, and they hide stuff in it. Sometimes there's little trinkets in there for people to keep. There's a logbook for you to log your name in, but it's definitely something fun to do with your family to get out of the house. Once you're done with cleaning, feeding, and setting up, you go out. There's an app in the Play Store, if I'm not mistaken, and you look in your area and it'll pop up caches that are hid around your area. You'll be surprised at where you'll find these caches. But it's a pretty fun thing that we do. Now this was cool. This brings back memories from quite a while ago. When I see this, I automatically think of thrush mufflers. I don't know how many of you hot rodders are out there, but hooker headers, thrush mufflers. But I tell you, Rack, you know where this is going to go? This is going on my leather vest. So that was cool. I really appreciate that. And then last but not least, from Kingsport, our bald eagle. So Rack also included a card that said, "Rob, thanks for all you do. Our community is very fortunate to benefit so often from your efforts. I really appreciate you. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays from mine to yours, Rack, TGA Life." So that was the care package. Oh, I almost forgot the most important part. He also sent me this 16.7 ounce, let's see if I can block the light, Cobalt Food, Ultra Pellet, Tropical, all natural fish food. Now, I've been using Cobalt for probably about 2 years now, which is why these guys have such beautiful colors. But there's something kind of new with this one, because all the Cobalt that I use actually has, excuse me, like the spirulina has probiotics. Now with this, it actually has prebiotics as well, slow sinking, which is a plus in this tank, as well as my community tank. So, I just got home from work, so let's see how this is going to work out. See, they're already lining up because I know they're going to get fed. So here's the food. I'm going to be able to see it. There we go. There you go. So you can see, I think it's 0.6 millimeters. So they'll definitely eat a lot of this. But when it comes to community tanks, this is actually pretty good because it's a good size. So let's see what happens. There they go. And as you see, it's a hit with my cichlids. Sorry about all the air. That's the evaporation, because this is a small room and the heater's right there, so it evaporates the water quick. So as you see, they actually all love it. The little baby keeps coming out for theirs, hiding down in there. And if you talk about cichlids digging, this whole mound right here, it's all from them digging. Right down to the light diffuser that I have to protect the bottom from the glass. So now, let's try it. We'll try it here on the bettas. Nice slow fall. There they go. They love it too. And I definitely know my vultures in my community tank and my 10-gallon tank will definitely like that. So as you see, there are some other foods that I definitely use. I try to give them a well-rounded diet. Hikari Gold. Usually I use what Rack would call which he sent me a while ago, the left-handed grinder. You unscrew the barrel and you fill this up, and I can grind it down, because this is the large size, which are 7.2 to 8.2 millimeters. Some of the bigger guys here will actually eat it, but I noticed that they go after the Bug Pro a lot more than the Hikari, and I've used the Excel, and some of them will eat it, but they definitely love their Northfin cichlid food. There's the big bag. I also use the Northfin krill, which really helps with their colors. And then I just started using this. I got this in probably a week ago, the Bug Pro, which with the Bug Pro, I'll show you here. That's the size of the food right there. And as you'll see, this isn't kind of fast, but you'll see their reaction to this as well. So I actually had done a video on this a couple weeks ago about is Northfin worth the hype? Most definitely. As you see there, they all go for it, from big to small. So with that being said, Rack, I definitely appreciate the care package. Also, I went to my local fish store, actually did a holiday, a special employee party Sunday, so they closed the store early. But he has a private page, and a lot of us that frequent the store sent us an invite to go to Buffalo Wild Wings. First round was on him, and he did a raffle, which I'm going to probably give him the video so that he can put it on his YouTube channel. I may put together some pieces. They gave away a beautiful low iron glass shrimp tank with the light and this new soil that he's going to start to carry. Pretty awesome that he even did this for the customers. But I did manage to win his wafers, which are really inexpensive, and my plecos and my cories and my claddies, the vultures of my tank, I actually love these. And you can see they're a nice size. They're veggie wafers, which contain fish meal, some alfalfa meal, and a few other things in there. And then I actually won, and I got to pick either between the Plecos or this, the Amazonian magazine, which this one I chose because there's an article about the new Dean citrus and Mexican cichlids, and then the one that I really got it for was for the rainbows. So that was a pretty cool event, and I do have some footage which I'll try to do something with at some point just to show you. And he was talking about wanting to do it quarterly, which is pretty cool because, well folks, there you have it. I take my glasses off because the glare from the light was driving me nuts. But I hope you enjoyed this care package unboxing, even though I cheated. And Rack, I definitely appreciate the care package. You're definitely an awesome asset yourself to the TGA as well as to YouTube. For you folks who have not checked out River Life, go check out his channel. It's informative, but there's times it's just absolutely hysterical. And it's always fun and light. It's not like, okay, today for Fish 101, we're going to show you how to spread out your substrate. Then step 2, how to decorate. It's not like that. It's fun. And he takes you on the river, and it's just a great channel. So go check him out. Also, if you enjoyed this, if you enjoy my channel, share it out to others. Help me make 1,000 subscribers to reach my goal. Definitely go over to the TGA on Facebook. Utilize the page. Get your channels up there if you haven't done so already. And with that, it's time to do water change and cleaning. So folks, thanks for hanging out with me today. As always, have a blessed day or evening depending on where you are in this big blue planet of ours. And as always, keep your sleeves wet. Racing's Natural Aquariums. Peace.